time, please?
It's 8:10 a.m.
Alexa, what's the date today?
Today is Thursday the 30th of June.
And Alexa, what's the weather like? Alexa, the weather?
In Rochester, it's 15 degrees Celsius with mostly cloudy skies. Today, you can expect showers, with a high of 20 degrees and a low of 10 degrees.
So it's obviously been raining because it's damp and wet outside. It probably rained overnight. It feels a bit chillier, but it's still warm. So the weather is still warm. So although it's rained outside, it is still warm. Right. Alexa, can you tell me a joke?
What's the scariest kind of horse? I don't know.
She loves her horses. She keeps telling me jokes about horses. I've never owned a horse. I do like horses. When I lived in Gloucestershire, I saw quite a few horses and I fed them some sugar lumps. Yeah, I've never owned one though. Alexa, can you tell me the thought of today?
Here's your thought for June 30th. From Marcus Tullius Cicero. A room without books is like a body without a soul.
Right, that's it. That's Alexa done. Right. So guys, basically I've been writing my diary for a couple of days now. So here it is, Crystal's Diary 2022. And I find that when I write my diary, things seem to go haywire for me. Things go for me, because this is my diary, so it goes wrong for me. The way I was treated in the shop yesterday was after I'd been writing in my diary. So I started writing in my diary, when was it? I caught up on Tuesday 28th of June. It's now Thursday. So it all started to go down the pan when I started writing in my diary. I wrote about the dentist, catching up on the dentist. I'm still waiting. They took a photograph of inside my mouth about these 2 lesions inside my mouth that have been here for nearly 2 years. I'm waiting for them to come back and tell me if they've referred me to the hospital or not. They still hurt, they're still sore, and they're still open lesions where I've had my teeth extracted. There's like cuts in the side of my mouth, and they're sore. So I write down what happens throughout the day, because I was told to by the housing as well. The funny and strange things that happen to me on a daily basis. Right, so what I put here is, I got that box of cat food, which is, the cats love it by the way. This box of cat food here I got yesterday. The cats absolutely love this food here for Snowball too. They love it. So I'm pleased with the food. It's not the person that packed the food. It's not the food itself. It's the way couriers and DPD drivers are behaving towards me. And the way that guy treated me in the co-op. And I'd never met him before, never seen him, and he was just completely rude. Right. I wasn't feeling very happy when I went out yesterday evening. I changed my clothes. I wear my cap because I've told people that I've sometimes got cotton wool in my ears and I can't hear a bloody thing. I've got neuropathic pain. I suffer from very bad facial pain, which occurs inside the mouth, inside the jaw, of outside noises. I may appear rude, somebody might have to shout 3 or 4 times, but I suffer from pain, so I make sure that I don't want to suffer pain, so if I put cotton wool in my ears, the builder's noise don't hurt my ears, and sometimes people have to shout to get my attention. I'm not stuck up, I'm not rude, I just suffer from pain. So basically, when I do go outside, sometimes I want to come home as soon as possible. I don't want to hang around, I don't want to talk because I'm in pain. Right? Not all the time, not every day, I do get some reprieve sometimes. But it's like this morning, I could hardly get up out of bed because my face hurt. And there was thuds on the ceiling, thumping on the ceiling. To cover that up, I've got to put the radio on, and then the radio's loud, and it makes my ears hurt. It's not children's fault they run across the ceiling, it's the way the building is built. And I've said it before, I've just got to learn to manage it. And it was okay, but last night we had a bit of a setback. So I'm trying to cope this morning with this pain. So I've shut the windows and the door, and I'm trying to just get on with it. Right, so what happened yesterday? In the evening, before I went out to walk Max, I got an email from a man called Petrol, and attached to it was a photo of me with long hair. So I'd obviously communicated with this Petrol at some point and sent him a photograph of me with long hair. Obviously, that was done to be vindictive and nasty. He said he was at Chatham railway station and could I send him my postcode. And I just thought, I'm not going to give him my postcode, I don't even know who he is. And I love my haircut, I'm happy being me, and go away you bully. At 6:51 last night, I thought I'd not gone out yet. About 5 minutes ago, there was a loud fracas upstairs, and one of the guy upstairs kids shouted, "Fuck off," very loudly. And there was a fight between the kids. Loud noises. Unpleasant to say the least. Yesterday I spoke to the lady briefly on the corner of Telemon Close. She stroked Max and is nice and well spoken. The lady on the corner there is actually a very nice lady, and everyone that walks a dog, she talks to them on the corner. And the day before yesterday, she talked to me. Yesterday, nobody talked to me, because what I find is, when I talk to somebody, everybody else has got to come over and stop that person talking to me. Or if I talk to somebody, then the next day they shut the doors and they're not there. Now, when I first moved into this property, the guy upstairs, it was really bad between me and him, because the noise was absolutely awful. And I couldn't even bear living in the flat. I spent most of the time out of it. So there was a nice postman, there was a nice elderly gentleman of about 70, and he always rang the buzzer, and he always gave me my mail. Now one day I went down to get my mail, and the guy upstairs was downstairs. This is after I had reported the horrific noise to Hyde Housing. The guy down upstairs was near the postman, and the postman had his back up against the wall like he was afraid of the man upstairs. And the postman went, "Crystal?" And I went, "Yeah, parcel for you." And after that elderly postman was never the same to me again. He didn't really speak to me or anything. He backed off and kept away. The guy upstairs had come downstairs, because the postman always spoke to me, always beforehand, but after that he never really did. And I don't see that postman anymore, it's a female postwoman. But he was a really nice elderly gentleman. I hope nothing nasty has happened to him because he was really polite and he always, crossed his little pad when he signed my parcels for me. I used to get my medication by post. Now I've got to walk to Strood. I haven't seen him, so people come and they go, but he doesn't like me speaking to people upstairs for some reason. And when my buzzer goes off down here, wow, it's not been going off, has it? So, today a man in a white shirt and jeans with short hair, hanging down like mine, but a bloke, and younger than me, was talking to the lady near Tenemon Close with a large brown dog. I'm happy walking along. If someone talks to me, cool. If not, that's okay. I don't need attention. But you find with a stalker, with someone that's committing domestic violence or someone that's jealous of you, they try to spoil everything and make your life miserable and unhappy. It's not because you're ugly. It's not because you're unattractive. It's because they have a sick obsession, and they just make everybody hate you because you don't want them, basically. Because you don't want them and you're not dancing to their tune, they want to ruin you. It's like the devil wanted to ruin Jesus Christ. The devil is a liar. The devil is a trickster. The devil wants to create evil and badness in this world, and he wants to destroy anything that's good. So the devil wanted to destroy Jesus Christ, and Jesus Christ avoided temptation. Right? The devil is bad. The devil is a liar, and I will maintain being good and doing good things and helping people, despite people doing horrific, nasty, evil things to me, being rude and disgusting. I will still continue to be good because the devil is a liar. He is evil, and if the devil ruled the world, the whole world would destroy itself with evil and destruction, drugs, murder, and evil crap. And children swearing is part of the devil's work. Children swearing. And my sister copied my dad, and at 4 years old she was swearing like a trooper. So the devil is bad. He teaches our children bad things. And we want the world to be good. We want our future generation to make this world a better place, not a nasty one. You don't encourage drugs, you don't encourage drink, and you don't encourage fighting and evil behaviour. And of course the devil's going to fight me. He's going to hate my guts, and let him. Right, this morning I've had a cup of coffee, I've had a banana, and I'm not going to stop going into a shop because I'm ignored and treated like crap. I'm not going to stop going outside because there are girls with longer hair, better legs and younger than me. Because I am entitled to walk on a pavement just like everybody else is, and I'm happy with myself. If other people aren't, that's their problem. And I'm waiting for my mum to give me a call this morning, and I'll see you all later.